Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of Zephyr's Let's Plays. Today we're going to be looking at SimCity 4, an old game, but still praised as one of the best of the series, if not the best. This game is so popular, it's almost had a cult following. I mean, there's several websites dedicated to it. People mod this game incessantly. There's Nam, Cam, Road Top Mass Transit, Real Highway, and I could just go on for hours. But today, I'm just gonna go plain vanilla for a first playthrough. No NAM to fix the traffic problems. I'm just gonna go flat out. Here's SimCity. Now I decided to use one of the pre-made maps. Looking at the San Francisco map here. Or I could choose Timbuktu. I think I've done some on it. No, Timbuktu is the tutorial areas. Suppose I can do... Nah. New York. This one is a nice map. Lots of flat area. I actually think I might start out here. But the thing to ask is where to start. Go for a small town here on the edge. Well, a large square, but still. That's a pretty small land area you have there. Or one of the actual smaller towns. This area right here looks like it'd be nice because there's 4, 7, 8 to build up into it, and 2 big squares right next to each other. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and start here. Go into a new city. Now, before we start our city, there are several tools that they'll let you mess around with. You have the landscaping tool, raise terrain. You can make mountains, make valleys. You can level terrain, make everything flat, add trees, or you could add animals. Woodland animals. Go throw some woodland animals around. Be good. There's different various weather effects you can use. There's I believe this one's the road, smooth, and raise and lower water level. Terrain level. And you have reconciling edges. But if you don't mess with the edges, I think, like real close, you won't have to reconcile the edges. And even if you do, when you go to save, it'll automatically go and reconcile those edges for you. But using a pre-made map, I do believe everything is going to be fine. I do believe I'll start a farming town. Build it up through the various stages. What do we got here? Would be good for a farming town. Not directly connected. Start off over in the edge right here. I've always been a stickler. I hit the G button to add these grid lines so I can see where exactly everything's going to go. I don't want to call it Farmville, so I'll call it Farmington. We'll go with the max money. May up that later, just to make a little bit of a challenge. like doing a square right here on the corner. Just a place to start with. Pause. That's roads. Trying to rotate around. See if there's a way to actually rotate this. But to start off with, I placed it absolutely wrong. Farming towns aren't really that power intensive, so we can go ahead and make do with a couple wind plants. Because they don't have a very high volume of traffic, just stick these guys with roads. Two different varying farms of varying sizes. Wow, I cannot talk today. Lay down some farmland. Or wait, I'm sorry, agricultural zones, as they are known. Make it look pretty. Now, on the bigger zones, I'm having to hold the shift key to remove the roads. That's a common hotkey. Do a couple more right here. Just a quick intro to this. Kind of let them do what they do. If we wanted, we could create a few sizable farms. And then just wrap the roads around them. There we go. Be a nice basis for our initial farm area. So we got plenty of farms. Because the farms themselves generate water pollution, you want to take and set your little community a little bit of ways away. So I'll have a main thoroughfare. We'll use a road running up to the exit of the town. And then we'll start here in the middle. Well, slightly off center. With our town center. Now, I remember town centers, you could always see like the water tower in them, especially the real small towns. We'll have our town center and our main crossing street right here. Just go a little sloppy with it. Town centers are also notorious for having business. Go. There we go. Oh. There we go. Just so they're not all facing the same way. Nothing too specific. Well, I guess I kind of did go a little specific. These guys are 4x5. No, 4x4. You don't have to match. You can build these cities any number of ways. Nothing says this has to go here. Nothing says buildings have to be of a certain size. See, I think I'll have... I know what I'll do. This road, go over this way, come down, and we'll have a couple areas for people to live. You know, nothing real specific or certain. Nice little community here. Another grouping over here. Suppose we could even do one over here as well. This is where we'll put all the residential people. Get them living. We'll have a place for them to shop going through the middle of town. That's good. Businesses depend on a couple certain things. And one of those being traffic. Like these guys, these 3, these 5 will get good customers, and these 6 right here. But the ones on the outside, they won't get that much business. I think I'll take and rotate. Oh no. Oops. Gotta put that road back. And put them down. So we got a nice little shopping area. Place for people to live. Well, almost a place for people to live. There. Want to do that. Guess we can have a big house right here. Actually, all these would probably be the same. Yeah. This little grouping right there. These can all... There we go. Those can be like that. Alright, crap. Work. I suppose I could put a park in there. Little rows of houses just all over the place. Like I said, nothing has to be too specific. And more parks in the middle. We'll do this one like we did the others. We'll do... Guys can add a few. Just little places for everybody to live. So we got place to work, place to shop. That's not much shopping right there. Place to live. I said I could put parks there, so go ahead and place to play. Basketball. Say these guys have some kids that want to play. We have, don't need a beach, gardens. Tennis court? Yeah, tennis court will work right there. What are you? Oh, Park Green. Skateboard park. This should work for those guys. So, place to live, place to shop, place to work, and a place to play. Since we're giving these wonderful people water, yeah, that's right. Now the optimum placement of the water pipes is 7, and I'm sure you've seen other streamers sit here and go 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. And I'm not going to do that. I mean, it's just tedious. And I know we probably went a little tedious with making the living areas. So I'm going to do a quick cut and come back with the water pipes for the area already laid. See you in a second.